Wait, is that a live bird?
Yeah.
That was unnecessary. She's walking like she's got a stick up her butt.
Well, she does.
Y'all, what you don't need to be doing is having sex. Also, she's gonna get fat. You'll know.
Yeah. I have to get the weirdness out. Welcome back to Two Girls, One Episode, where we react, we roast, and we judge the fuck out of your favorite and our favorite shows. I'm Hunter.
And I'm Tash. And we are back at Bridgerton, which Hunter didn't do an accent this time.
Oh,
so
shit. Okay, let me
that.
let me redo it again. Okay. Welcome to Two Girls, One Episode, where we react, we roast, and we judge the fuck out of your favorite and our favorite shows.
There you go. And I'm Tash. And now it's all fixed and all of the world is right. So yes, we're Bridgerton. We're on the second to last episode of season 1, which is wild.
I love the fact that these seasons are so short.
Yeah, I like it for like us as a reaction channel because what you guys will realize is that we have two shows that are long syndication shows. So currently we're watching SVU season 26, which is 24 episodes. And we're watching Xena, which is also 24 episodes for the season 1. But what we also are doing and mixing up so that we can keep changing shows quickly and get through more is that we're watching shows like Bridgerton, which is only 8 episodes, and then we're going to be watching Yellow Jacket, which is 10 episodes for the season. So it means that we can keep switching through, which is pretty cool. And keeps us,
As much as I love a long season, sometimes I just feel like that shit drags and drags and drags.
Well, yeah, I think that, like, the way that shows used to happen was that they'd have so many filler episodes. That, like, I guess at the time, because we only got them week to week, it wasn't so in your face, so you didn't really notice, but there was a lot of filler episodes. Whereas now, it's like, everybody binge watches. I'm happy with 8 episodes. It's just how long it takes for them to create it.
Yeah. Like, I feel like the only time I really don't care if a season has 20-something episodes is if it's like a sitcom almost, and they're like 30 minutes long, you know? You could just fucking run through that shit so fast.
Yeah. And then it's only 8 episodes, and you're like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, yeah. So this episode is, like, episode 7, Oceans Apart. Which I'm assuming, based on our blow-up at the end of last episode, that we're going to have either more blow-ups or just silence.
Yeah, I was going to say just a bunch of ignoring, just... They're not going to speak, like, more than a few sentences this whole episode to each other. Yeah, it's...
Their dinner table is going to get even longer.
They're not going to even eat dinner at the same time.
Yeah.
Good
thing that there's multiple bedrooms, so they don't have to sleep together.
There is a scene in this one that it's one of my favorites. It's when she's playing the piano and then he's like shooting a gun outside and they're kind of just like battling almost without speaking, but it's so cool.
Yeah. Well, this is going to be really interesting because we know that communication is not their strong suit. And they've had quite a serious bust up very early on in their relationship, and they can't get divorced, so they're stuck with each other regardless. So that's fun.
Oh, is it this? It is! First one.
Also, you have such a big property. Why do you guys need to be next to each other?
I know, like, look how big this fucking door is.
Yeah.
First of all. But, so pretty.
Oh, so you're gonna open the door.
Wait,
is that a live bird?
Yeah.
Oh, well, these are shit shots. It's fine.
I wonder if he comes back and he's just like, okay, I'm gonna be released again. No.
Fucking poor pigeon.
Would you please ask Miss Nolan if my personal effects have yet been removed from the Duke's bedchamber and placed in the Duchess's rooms?
Would you please inform her Grace that I will allow no such thing?
Should I really deliver the message, Your Grace?
You cannot believe I shall welcome you back into my bed after your lies and deception.
Rest assured, marital relations are the least of my concern after your recent efforts.
Then for what other purpose could you possibly wish to detain me?
Because you are my wife.
Yeah, no. You need to be thrown out with the bathwater.
It is
How do you
customary
speak like that?
for a wife to reside in her own bedchamber once the honeymoon is over. A time that is well and truly past, would you not agree?
I will be kept informed as to the success of your conjugal endeavors.
I would never dream of concealing the truth of such important matters.
Your Grace.
Also, she's gonna get fat. You'll know.
Yeah. He wouldn't say fat, Tosh. He wouldn't say fat.
No, but you're gonna be able to tell she's pregnant.
Yeah.
Miss Marina Thompson's recent fall from grace
Jesus.
continues to
This one
echo
is
through
still
every
being
drawing
pitied.
room in town. Days after it was
Oh yeah,
revealed,
sad boy.
her
Yellow
engagement
sheep.
to Colin Bridgerton was nothing more than a sham.
Sad
Girl,
boy.
you don't need to continue to rub salt in the wound. Like, you're so pity. So pity.
And ladies, the fallen Miss Thompson can only hope she shall find a refuge somewhere.
I'm sorry, my lady, but we are full. This is an emergency. The young lady's child will have nowhere else to go. Must make exceptions on occasion.
I should be able to procure room if one were to make a sizable donation.
But this
They don't have
is
any
supposed to be a
money,
charitable
but
organisation.
what are they gonna
Charity
do?
requires funds,
Stick a
of
coat
which you must
hanger?
have considerable amounts.
That was
I presume.
unnecessary.
I mean,
I'm assuming that's what she's talking about.
no, she just wants a place for her to live, like with her
Oh.
baby.
I thought they were trying to get rid of it.
No.
Evening, everyone.
Dearest, what are you doing here, Dav? Should you not be frolicking in newlywed bliss?
I came as swiftly as our carriage
Frolicking.
would allow when I heard the
What a
news.
great word.
She's like, I'm done.
Hastings will surely be cursing the Bridgerton name for this. Where is he, anyhow?
He went to set up Hastings' house.
We have all things in order, sister. We do not require your assistance.
Oh, well, that is simply not true, Anthony, and you know it. Daphne may be the answer to all of our problems.
She is a
But
duchess.
once the Tarns say that we still have the favour of the Duke and the Duchess, then
The
whispers
favour?
may very well cease.
She's your
And
child.
we shall go about our daily lives as if
Mhm.
nothing has happened, as if nothing is awry.
And no one will be the wiser. Or pretending that nothing is amiss is the perfect way to lure the
Yeah.
ignorant into submission. Is it not, Mama?
Violet does have some flaws.
Well, she's human.
Now, what grand event will the Ton be descending upon this week? Surely there is something.
The Queen is hosting a luncheon.
I am certain the Duke and I can secure an invitation. If we are lucky, our return to London will give everyone so much to talk about, they simply have no breath left to discuss other matters.
I'm so very glad this has all been settled on my behalf.
I just don't like the way that the kids talk to Violet. That's all.
That the kids would talk to her.
Yeah, the way that they talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could have got your point across without being nasty.
I know that madness well. But you cannot visit her.
Man, this is another thing that pisses people off is that this was like not in any of the
Yannis
books.
Vidos to Sestos every single night in complete
Is
darkness.
it not in
just
his
to
book?
love.
No.
Leander also lost his way.
He was
and
never
drowned.
serious about anybody.
I'm like, I know it's not
So
in
the story
Daphne's book,
goes.
but it's not a focus of your life,
Did
so.
something happen?
No.
Sister,
This
I can
this
climb.
kind of sets up Eloise's story.
Oh, yeah.
If you really must speak with Miss Thompson, perhaps I can arrange a rendezvous. Chaperoned, obviously.
I would appreciate that. You will see, my passions are not in vain.
That's my man! I missed him.
Always worth fight.
You still awake?
Like no shit, he saw you. Like
They've
he's
already
gonna
seen
see you.
Also, the house is empty and the door squeaked.
Yeah.
The Queen is holding a luncheon this week. We will need to attend with my brother to signal our support. Where have you been all night?
I did not think you concerned about my whereabouts.
Is this truly what our marriage will be for the future? You out all night doing God knows what with God knows who.
With whom? You wound me. Not 3 weeks
Really?
since we wedded, already imagine me disloyal.
Is it such a wild
You guys
imagination?
haven't had a conversation.
We both know your reputation, Your Grace. It is clear that you
Is this
find
what
there
our
is nothing
marriage is
left in
going to
our
be?
marriage.
Well,
Nothing left.
maybe you should talk.
Is what I said.
Is it what you believe?
Y'all, what you don't need to be doing is having sex.
Okay, rule number, like, no, example number 1, this is what we should not be doing whenever you can't communicate.
Yeah. The last thing that you need to be doing is clouding your judgment with freaking being horny as anything.
Should we go into the bedroom?
No.
Finish what we started?
No. Y'all shouldn't be doing any of this.
That's where he draws the line.
Because, I mean, to be fair...
What is the problem? Simon!
If you are with child, then I shall stay and do my duty to support you both.
And if I'm not?
Then we shall remain married in name only.
Like, in his defense, last time, she tried to get pregnant. He doesn't want to get pregnant. He doesn't want her to get pregnant. So the last thing he's going to do is trust her stupid ass again.
Well, yeah.
So, like, I understand, but also, like, none of this should have happened in the first place.
It's all a part of the angst.
Miss Thompson. Thank you for joining us.
That was a better curtsy than last time.
Yeah.
And I wish to avoid any further scandal attached to my family.
You just look like you're headbutting something.
That's what she looked like. She looked like she's gonna headbutt Violet.
I did not come here to be shamed by you, nor anyone else.
Then why did you come here?
I did not know better. You may think me a villain, but I did what I thought I must. No one ever truly helped me, or guided me in a different direction. I had no choice. I needed to wed, and you were the only man who offered me even a glimpse of happiness.
So I should feel flattered then. Consider myself lucky that you chose me, lied to me, tried to trick me into a fraud of a marriage.
Meanwhile, she got tricked into a marriage.
I shall take my leave of you for the last time, Miss Thompson.
Well, she tricked him, but I think this is the whole thing, that all of these relationships come down to that people have chosen to lie.
Oh my god.
She's walking like she's got a stick up her butt.
Well, she does.
Yeah.
Oh
Is it
my
big
god.
to turn around and go home?
Audacity.
The
How did they try to
audacity.
entrap poor Mr. Bridgerton into marriage with a woman with a child? Anna. How are you faring? Has it been terrible at the house?
Not had a caller in 3 days. My mother swears we are ruined. But what have got in?
So you have a pen
I've seen pieces from the news.
and a
Pride is
newspaper
wounded, but he will
that
be quite well. The
everybody
gentleman
will
will
read.
read on these matters.
Fix it.
And you have not heard what people are saying.
For
The
real.
Amsterdam has gone too far this time.
And I thought you her greatest admirer.
Not when she smeared the name of my greatest friend.
This show in season 1 is just so pretty.
It's
Oh my
very
God,
pretty.
I can't get over it. It's just the difference in like seasons.
troubles
Like
you.
season 3 just feels so dark.
Yeah.
I know you are a grown woman now, but I am still your mother, and you can come to me when you need advice. Marriage has its joys, but it also brings with it its special
But are you gonna be
trials.
honest, Violet, babe?
In that you are correct.
Yeah.
My marriage is far from perfect.
But then, share your thoughts. Perhaps I can offer my wisdom.
Or perhaps you will send me off with more vague metaphors and trite remarks.
Darling, I am merely trying to be of help.
Do you know what might have truly helped matters? If your motherly advice had actually prepared me to wed.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean, Mama, that you sent me out into the world no better than a fool. You taught me how to play pretend, but nothing of the realities of married life, of marital relations. If you had informed me about the things that were truly important, if I'd have known the truth, then perhaps I...
Such a good scene.
Daphne.
It's so good. She's so good.
I never get tired of pretending to be so perfect. It's exhausting just watching you.
We may not be perfect, but at least we keep our promises.
You know nothing of my commitments. I am trying to be a man of my word. I am trying to keep... I would not expect you to understand.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that you leave a litany of broken promises behind you everywhere you go. Your duty to protect Daphne from Nigel Burbrook? Or what about your own reckless affairs? Are you still seeing that opera singer you believe no one knows about?
You judge me, yet you cannot possibly understand the responsibility of heading a family because you've never had one.
But Daphne is my family now, and there is no changing that. Though it is most unfortunate that I shall never quite reach the lofty ideal you have demonstrated.
What is most unfortunate is the fact that your father was so absent. He never gave you a proper example of how to lead a household.
How are they able to have a conversation, but him and his wife can't?
Like, a deeper conversation. Cool. Anthony had a good father. Simon had a shitty fucking father. And to be fair, even if his father was in his life, he would have turned out to be a shitty fucking human being if he was taught to act like him.
You fulfilling the promise that every firstborn son makes to his father before he dies. Do you think he's looking down on you now? Ashamed? Mortified at what you have done? I wonder what would the former Viscount say?
Simon, you're on my last nerve. And I am an Anthony hater, but you on my last nerve. Leave that man alone. Leave him alone.
No,
leave him alone.
You already know.
Leave that man alone.
Seems I became a little too rough training with Will.
Oh, let's stay lying. So we've been lying enough, sir. Goddamn. Close the door.
Shall I call for Jeffrey?
No, close the door.
No, I'm not gonna help him out.
Nah. No. Can we keep our hands to ourselves? No, we can't.
A child would be a blessing.
Can we have an honest conversation? No. What the fuck would we do that?
Tell me why you are so adamant.
Because I swore a long time ago that I would never sire a child.
I do not understand.
My father cared more about the continuation of the Hastings line than anything in the world.
How hard is that to say?
You could have said
More
this.
than my mother.
I don't know. Before?
More than me. And so I made a vow that his efforts would be in vain. That the line would die with me.
So this is all because of a vow.
To a dead man.
In the past, every Whistledown revelation appeared
Also,
to be
what is
plucked
this
from
colour,
a public
ma'am?
event where any number of our town could have borne witness. The
Dude,
column that
she's
sums
like
up
a
Marina was
full-grown
different.
adult
It was
looking like a
Your mama did
fucking
not just have me in a
15-year-old.
condition in her
Well, of course not. Every servant in our household knew.
Servant is unlikely. So perhaps a tradesperson? Someone who visited your household regularly might have seen or overheard something.
There's a possibility.
The woman sitting in
case,
front
we
of
must
you.
reconsider our methods of inquiry to this end. Oh, this is wonderful, Ben. I must tell the Queen of our new theory.
Then tell her it's tonight's concert.
Penelope is so cute at being all like excited that her friend's so excited.
Once we unmask, whistle down.
I mean, in season 2 it changes a bit, but
yeah.
I must return home. I shall take the back stairs so no one will see me. And Elle. Thank you.
Her little poodle curls
so
at
cute.
the tongue.
I wrote to General Langham.
But I can like
all about
I think if out of anyone who should be upset about the betrayal, I think Eloise has the right to be the most upset.
Oh yeah, just wait until season 2.
Well,
just wait.
No. I suppose I was surprised to hear you wish to join us this evening.
And I suppose I must be grateful for your restraint in not using any feathers.
You look lovely. Eloise.
Oh, she looks so pretty.
Taking your place
Oh,
in
she's got the fuck off
society should be
thing.
an exciting time in a young woman's life. If
The
you are
devil
not
horns
truly
kill me,
passionate,
bruh.
you can pretend.
What are we doing?
I've been rushing you. We need not hasten your coming out before you feel prepared.
The Queen will be in attendance at tonight's concert, will she not?
I believe she will.
Then I am looking forward to it. An exciting time indeed, Mama.
That girl thinks she's getting rid of a part of who she is. So cute. Bro, you were like 2 days pregnant.
Her dress is so pretty.
So pretty.
Are you ready?
I am.
I would like to next stop and pick up a friend.
A friend?
Should I not have a friend? Not bound by the rules of society.
Also, you trust your sister to not...
Please do not tell Mother.
No, it should be, please do not tell Penelope.
Yeah. For real.
Why are we at the motifs?
I don't think Ken would do that.
Take 2.
She's like...
Mademoiselle Bridgerton.
This is my sister Louise, and we will be dropping her at home.
Eloise is like...
so awkward.
Your Mama did not just help Marina hide her condition all on her own.
Well, of course not. Every servant in our household knew.
Though perhaps a tradesperson.
I certainly never want to cross the woman. A word as good as gospel.
Wait, I know she doesn't think it's the Miss Ma'am.
Is everything well, Eloise?
Like, I know she's savage, but it's a bit far. Is she gonna soil her own name? I mean, Ken did it because she's smart, but...
I need to go to one of these in my life.
Isn't it a bit late to be trying to get rid of this baby?
It's just interesting that she thinks like a bunch of herbs is gonna do that.
Again, poor taste, but like, that's why they use wire hangers.
Oh, hangers. Yeah.
Do not touch me, man.
He's giving off mixed fucking signals, and I just hate that shit.
Didn't expect to strongly dislike this man. I strongly dislike this man.
He put a curse on her.
Violet strongly dislikes this man.
She just doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
Marina? Can we talk?
Where are her boobs? Every time I see her in dresses like this, where do they put
Marina?
her boobs?
Nah, she must be in like a
A flat-chested corset, probably.
Yeah, or like, for me, if I have a really tight sports bra, I can get them pretty decently flat, so she'll have something similar to that.
Mama, make haste! Marina!
Marina!
Yes.
Are we just gonna stand around? I couldn't think of anything more heartbreaking. Come on, baby. And your stupid ass is still sat there like a little piece of shit. Go jump in front of a carriage. I hate this man. I freaking hate this man.
Well. Yeah, what a sad ass fucking ending.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine anything more heartbreaking, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not fun.
No. I'm like, if that's all you want in the world, I'm like, no. I'm like, I have friends who've got like fertility issues, and I'm just couldn't think of anything more heartbreaking if you tried.
What would you rate that episode?
I think it was a really good episode. Probably an 8 or a 9.
A really good episode when you yelled the entire time.
But I think that's what made it, like, it induced such strong emotions because of just the way that it was kind of portrayed in the roller coaster of things. I hate that man.
Yeah, I don't think you are gonna end up liking him towards the end.
I hate that man.
Yeah, because I can't think of like him redeeming. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean
like I know how their season ends, but yeah, I don't know like any redeemable moments. Like I can't pinpoint them.
Yeah, like I didn't expect to dislike him in the way that I dislike him.
That's crazy.
I'm like,
because a lot of people dislike her more than they do him because of the whole, rape scene.
Yeah, but I think that people are looking at it very it sounds really bad, but superficially and in the wrong direction. Like, she's very easy to hate because, this is a woman that's always had everything that she wanted, and she, kind of forced him into having a baby, which she didn't, because she's not pregnant. And while that particular incident for her was horrific and not something that anyone should ever do to another human being, especially not somebody that you supposedly love, that is a small blip in the things that she's done in comparison to the way that he has chosen to treat her over this course of the thing, right? So they were friends and kind of courting and blah, 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 blah. And then he decided that he had feelings and decided to be an asshole and cut it off. And then only to come back and to take her dignity / like make her undesirable. And he's the only person that now can marry her because he's kissed her. So she can't get married.
Not to mention, she had a prince.
She had
a prince.
Yeah, she had someone that she was going to get married to.
She didn't like him that much, but she still had a huge prospect.
No,
and he
she didn't
ruined that.
Like, they got on well enough, right?
Yeah.
They got on well enough for what marriages are of this time. But yes, no, she wasn't in love with him. She's in love with Simon. But, like, he then chose to, mean that he was the only person that she could marry. On top of that, was like, bitch, I'm not marrying you. Your brother is going to have to kill me.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, okay, now you're married, and then you're going to sit there and you're going to lie to her. Because like she said, like, there is a very, very big difference between can't and won't. And it's the same thing that Colin had said. It's like, you didn't trust her enough. Like, you know,
to make that decision herself.
Yeah, like, Marina didn't trust him enough to give him the information to be able to make an informed decision himself. And he, like he said, he's like, I probably would have still married you and it would have been fine. And this is the same instance. It's like, cool. Yes, I think that his reasoning is fucking stupid because the man is dead and you're deciding to be miserable for fucking why. But she would have been able to make a decision. And she was madly in love with him. So, like, at the point that he finally told her, she's mad at you. Like, she's so hurt, she's heartbroken, she's looking at this more objectively and being like, you're an idiot, this is a dumb reason. If you had told her when she was madly in love with you, she would have gone, I'm madly in love with you and you've got your reasons and, well, I'm gonna be with you anyways because this is, like, you know, I'd rather be with you than without you. But this man is
simple, done. Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, let me turn you on and we're gonna, like, have friggin' relations in the hallway, but we're not having sex because you might get pregnant.
Yeah.
And then,
because I still don't trust you.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna fix my cut. I'm gonna touch you all over the place, which makes me feel good. But no, we can't have, like, he's irritating. Like, and then, like, you knew, like, I will now be a firm believer that he knew what was happening.
What do you mean?
Sitting there at that concert when she looked at him.
Oh, yeah.
He knew, and your ass sat there. Because while you did not want children, you supposedly love this woman and know that
you're supposed to support. Yeah.
That's all she wants. And you know that she's now losing this baby, and you chose to sit there and do nothing.
Yeah, that is, yeah. He's such a dickhead, man.
Such a dickhead.
And then he has the audacity to just fucking sit there as if he's, like, not, like, and act upset.
What are you upset
I know
about?
he is not upset. I know he is not upset.
Like, no, he's upset at the fact that he's now, like, not going to get what he wants. Because she had said we're either going to be miserable together or happy apart. Well, he's going to be miserable either way. Because she's now going to go, look, we're living in separate houses. You can go fuck yourself. And, like, I'll be happy without you. And we're just going to show up to different things that we need to show up to together. But, like, we are not a family because you clearly don't give two shits about me. Whereas, like, yeah. I don't know. But if you enjoyed this reaction, you can get the full-length reaction. We do have a Patreon, which is linked below. We are a few weeks ahead on Patreon. By the time this comes out, I think we will be live reacting to organized crime. So if you want the full-length reaction to organized crime, that will be currently available on our Patreon, especially any SVU fans waiting for episode 2 of season 5. We've already reacted to that, which is going to be a fun time.
Nothing is going to fucking happen. Nothing is going to happen.
We will have just watched the implosion and the end of Elliot and Olivia as we know it.
Oh my god. What if they touch on this kitchen kiss and then they're like, yeah, I really didn't want that to happen.
She's like, you know how I said I want to?
Yeah.
It's like, that was a mistake. It was I don't want to. I missed a word.
But then it could be different, and she could have been like, well, I want to now.
And he's been like, and I've thought about it, and
yeah,
I'm still in love with my dead wife. So, please like, comment, subscribe. And
I had a thing. I'd be like, take that fucking picture and just
what picture?
Throw it.
Oh yeah, what picture is that?
The picture of Kathy on his desk. Just take that fucking bitch and throw it.
Is it stuck on his desk?
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay. Like, no.
The last time I watched it, it was. So
to be fair, last time he was hallucinating her in the
yeah, that's true.
So but yeah, we'll hit that notification bell so you know each time that we upload. But yeah, we have one left of Bridgerton season 1. We'll see if Simon can come back. I highly doubt it. But anyways, we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Peace.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess.